What's going on, familia? I'm here with another video. Today we got a special announcement as far as the brand. We just got our first bulk order in. So back when we were at Olympia, we met the owners of Powerhouse Gym in El Paso, and they showed interest in our brand because of their son Julius. Shout out to him for putting his parents on to One Up Lifestyle, his cousin as well. Right now what I'm doing is I'm doing the trimming of all the items that they ordered to make sure that they're in perfect shape, so that they could go ahead and sell it to their gym people. So today's video is going to be about the secret to our success that nobody knows about. So one thing about us is, myself and my family, is we've been working since we were kids, man. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but typically in Mexican households, you know, they're all hustlers. That's what it's about. It's about going out and grinding and getting your work in, getting your money right. So with my family, I started off real young in my grandma's shop, my family shop, counting screws. We used to sell a lot of doors and molding and stuff like that, and so as a part of that, you'd have to send the correct amount of screws to put the stuff together. And so I just have memories as a young kid being with the family and just counting screws, counting, putting them in the bag, forgetting how much you had in the bag, and putting a little extra just so that they're not shy of any. And yeah, so we've always had that hustler mentality. When I was like 13 or who knows how old, but I remember going to the swap meet with my Uncle Kenny, and we would wake up at, I think, 4 in the morning or leave at 4 in the morning. And right there I would set up his shop. He would sell electronics from Target, and just like you buy stuff from the pallets, buy stuff that like with returns and all that, you buy them by pallet, and then from there we take them to the swap meet and we sell to the people for the low. And it was all about making your dollar amount. You know, when you go to a store, they have a sticker price. When you go to these swap meets, it's a bit negotiable. So that's where I learned a lot about business, about what it means to wake up and get after your money. From the shop, of the family shop, the screws, I didn't really know too much about what it felt to make money, because we would just go and get the work in, you know, not necessarily get paid for it, but we would just be shown what hard work is about. And when you grow up in that environment, money is never really an issue for you when it comes to work. You're not like, oh, I'm not going to go out and do this because I'm barely going to make a little bit. Because from when I was a kid, we were making nothing. And it's all about knowing that the future is better, you know. So what do I mean by that? There's gonna be a lot of days, bro, where you feel like quitting. There's gonna be a lot of days where you're posting and you feel like, you know, there's no engagement, nobody really wants to support your journey. There has been a lot of days where my brother and I go out to sell clothes and people just look the other way. People just ignore us. They, you know, say, that's cool, bro, good luck, you know, say, oh, I'll be back to look at your clothes, and then they never come back. There was this one guy that we recently talked to at the LA Fitness in Pico Rivera that really put it into perspective for me. And what he said was, you know, how do you guys do it? How do you guys keep a smile on your face and continue trying to push this brand and sell after so many no's? Like, I've been seeing you guys, and there's so many people that are just walking by you, so many people that are ignoring you. And, you know, Adonis and I were just there with a smile on our face. And the way I told him, I said, you know what, man, I'm here with my brother. We're having a good time. We're making memories together. We've been doing this for a little over 2 years now, that we're able to, you know, brush it off. Maybe before it would have hurt my feelings, like, nah, nobody wants us, nobody cares, whatever. The devil gets in your head like that. But what you gotta do is you gotta power forward, man. You gotta push, you gotta grind, you gotta just look straight, look forward, keep your eyes on the prize. I mean, bro, I've got thousands and thousands of dollars invested into this company. You really think I'm gonna stop now? You really think I'm just gonna give up because, you know, one order didn't go right or someone didn't want to buy my stuff? Like, nah, man. For every one that says no, every 100 people that says no, there's at least 5 that are gonna say yes. And when you get those 5 yeses, bro, they feel amazing. They feel phenomenal, especially when you're struggling, especially in times where you don't know what you're gonna eat that day. You know, like, for example, today, this Powerhouse order is a huge blessing to me. Huge blessing Why? Because we just spent a whole bunch of money getting in these new products that we got going on for you guys. We've got more stuff that we got to buy. We have our own personal bills that we have to pay for. And to be able to get reached out to, and to be able to have them reach out to us and want to purchase this order, place this order, and me not expecting that to come in. You see something like this Kobe drop, or I don't have the Kobe drop, but something like the Kobe drop or the sweater or whatever, when you have a drop, you're expecting to make sales. You're working towards that. But this one, man, I didn't plan for this. I planted the seeds a long time ago. I followed up. I stayed true to the honorable man who I am. I, respected. I did good business, and we're blessed with this. We're blessed with this result out of nowhere. In a time where we need money to make stuff happen, the Lord sent them and said, you know what, it's our time. We're ready to place this order. And it's something small, something real small. It's one gym. But to us in this moment right now, man, it's the biggest thing in the world. It's the best thing that could happen for us. Because, bro, all those little things count. That's one step further to us blowing up. One step further to us being the best brand out there. It's just amazing, man. It's amazing. And if you know me, from a kid to whatever point in my life, I've always been about my business. I've always had high dreams and aspirations, and that's because my parents taught me, my dad taught me, my grandma, everyone in my family, they're hustlers. It's always been our goal, it's always been our mindset of getting something done, of setting up, whether it be a business or you're working for someone, doing your best at it, being the best when you walk in anywhere. And that's our lifestyle, bro. That's the brand. That's what we represent, the one-up lifestyle. And business, man, is not always good times at all. It's a lot more bad times than good times. But it's about how you look at that. Because, like I said, I'm doing this thing with my brother, with my dad, with my fiance, with, my friends, with a bunch of people. And they're not my family. If you're my friend or my actual family, whatever it is, this one-up family is my family. I don't take for granted all the help that people give me in this process and in this journey in doing what we do. And all the times that we have Fit Expos and people show up and they pay for their own parking, they pay for their own meal, they take the time out of their day when they have clients to be with us, to promote the brand. When we have pop-ups and people come through and they help us set up with pop-ups. When whatever it is, man, whether you're a part of my immediate family or you're not, it's a blessing. Why? Because this is a dream that I created. This isn't something that anyone else did. And I have people who are backing me and who are here to make sure we come through with this. And so for me, failure is no option. The only way is up. One up for life, baby. That's my lifestyle. That's what I'm trying to push. That's the whole thing about this brand, of what I'm trying to push into the world, is that you never give up, bro. As you learn a little bit more about our brand, I hope that the story of us motivates you and motivates the whole world to be able to push forward, to represent what that one-up lifestyle is. And that's why in this new shirt that we're coming out, it says, to live the one-up lifestyle means never settling for anything less than your full potential. I'll say it again. To live the one-up lifestyle means never settling for anything less than your full potential. That's what it's about, man. When you wear our brand, you represent family. When you see our brand, it represents greatness. That's the one-up lifestyle. So, yeah, we've had some hard times, bro. A lot of times where we're on our last dollar at shows, at meetups, at whatever, just living our day-to-day lives where, you make some money, you're happy that you made it, and then boom, payments hit, and now you're stuck with zero again. You work so hard to make money, but bills still got to get paid. They don't care that you're trying to blow up a business. It's all a part of the business expense. Bills will always be there, bro. So yeah, right now in this moment of time, we're working hard to push this brand so that way we could get to the point to where money isn't an issue, where we can make something and not have to worry about how much it costs. Go out to take our team places and not be an issue. Why? Because we're all showing up, we're all playing our part, making our money, and yeah, it's a good time. So Powerhouse El Paso, Julius, if you guys are watching this, I want to let you guys know thank you. Your support is very appreciated, very much appreciated to our brand. And you see what I'm doing right here. I'm taking time into making sure our craft looks amazing. It looks presentable for your gym, and we're only gonna get better. We're only going to make better clothes, make better videos, make better everything, man. That's what we represent. That's what the One Up lifestyle is being better than yourself yesterday, being better than the person next to you, always striving for greatness, always striving for that full potential. Never settling for anything less than your full potential. That's what the One Up lifestyle is about. So yeah, if you guys are watching this, Adonis, if you're watching this, I want to let you know thank you, bro, for everything that you do, for holding it down, for being in the struggling times with me, for not complaining when we're in the struggling times, for everything that we go through. You know what we spend, what we earn, everything, bro. So if you're watching this years from now, you're watching it currently, just want to let you know that you are very much appreciated. And once this brand blows up, we're gonna look back at all this and we're gonna say, man, like, we hung on. And in those times where we are blown up and the bad times come back, because that's a part of life. You're not just gonna have ups all the time. There's gonna be bads, whether it's rich people problems or regular people problems. There's always going to be problems. So in all those times, we'll look back on these times, we can say, man, rich people problems ain't a thing. You know why? Because we've lived without money before. We could do it again, and money's not going to be an issue. The only reason why I want to make money is to provide for my family. Who's that? My dad, my mom, Adonis, myself, my fiance, my grandma, all my family there, to be able to pay the team to do that, and ultimately to be able to build our church. I had a great conversation with our pastor, and he was telling me the visions he has for the property of where our church is at and what he wants to make it. And as we're talking about that, man, Pastor Chris is so ambitious and such a hardworking man that he deserves nothing but the best. And as a part of that community at our church, I want to be able to give back for everything they've done for me. There's been a lot of times where you're not able to give tithings or whatever, where they show up for you and you can't really do anything for them in the moment when it comes to money. But that's why I do my part in the church, where I give my labor, to be able to pay my dues, and not even to pay my dues because I feel like I owe them, but mainly because I want to do good. And so as a part of this journey with the money that comes from One Up, I would love to donate to the church and build the vision that Pastor Chris and I were talking about that one day. He talked about having a church that's outside and having a beautiful vineyard and a bunch of trees and farm and all this, and having an outdoor church at the property that we're at. And I could just, as he's speaking that vision into existence, I could just picture all of it and see how the kids could benefit from it, how our congregation could benefit from it, how we could reach so many people. And it's just, hey, it might not work, it might work, but what we can do is try. And so that's why I would love to be able to help out in that way, to be a part of that amazing build of the church that we've been going to since I was like maybe 10, 13 years old. That's a little bit about what we do this for. We do it for the family, to make money for that, to make money to give back to our team, to be able to give you guys dope clothes, and to build the church. That's the big goal. One Up lifestyle, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I want to thank you guys for tuning into this video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, send it to a friend, follow us at the One Up Lifestyle on TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to purchase our new drop, we're having a drop on Monday, the Kobe drop, 224 Kobe GG Day, and that's going to be available at theoneuplifestyle.com. So thank you guys. Please comment and share. That's going to help us get boosted on the algorithm. I know you guys are seeing that right now we're getting like 10 views, 13 or 30 views, whatever. we're just gonna keep posting these daily, keep posting these videos, and one day it's gonna hit. So thank you guys for those 13 viewers, for those 30 viewers, whoever you are. Thank you. Please stop in the comments and say hello, so I know I could thank your name personally, because when you look on views it doesn't show the name. But if you could just hop in the comments, say something, I'll be able to personally thank every one of you for watching our videos. I hope you have a blessed day. May God bless you, take care of you, and guide you always, and I wish nothing but the best for my family. Thank you to everyone who supports us. Peace.